Whew. Greetings, one and all. AG Legends here. He's back with another segment here on the channel, as I want to call the Action Zone, in which we'll be covering action movies, obviously. Anyway, the first movie we're going to be covering is a very underrated movie, in my opinion, a very overlooked movie, in my opinion, and that movie is Leon the Professional, starring Jean Reno, Gary Oldman, and Natalie Portman. Uh, This is a very solid movie. Very good movie, actually. I really like it a lot. I've been watching this movie ever since I was a kid. Uh, it's got a really good. It's got solid directing, memorable performances, and a very good story. Jean Reno plays this professional hitman named Leon, who is like one of the best assassins in the world, but at the same time, he's a very gentle soul. He's a very human person because you see him do things like watering a house plant, living a very simple life, and then on the flip side, he's this cold-blooded, calculated, professional hitman that can get you at any corner. And Jean Reno gives a very understated performance because he's able to balance out both those sides in a very organic way. And like I said, his performance is so understated that you actually believe that he is this kind of a person. Like he's like this gentle soul, but at the same time, he can have this cold heart. Not a cold heart, but just have this like cold demeanor when he goes into hitman mode. And like I said, Renault gives a very understated performance, and it balances, and it's quite very good. And of course, you got Natalie Portman in her first role, who comes from a broken home. Her father is a abusive piece of shit. Her stepmother's nothing. Her half sister is garbage. The only person she has any real kinship with and any love for is her 4-year-old brother. And even though you don't see them like interact in a lot of scenes, but through dialogue, you can tell that they had a very mother-son relationship going on. And when her family gets gunned down, you feel the torment and pain she has because it's not the fact that her family was gunned down, it's the fact that they killed her 4-year-old brother is what triggers her to want to get revenge. And what triggers her to start up the relationship with with Leon, the professional. And pretty much Leon takes Matilda under his wing and starts showing her the ropes, like giving her these little tidbits, like these little and you see like these little training montages that the movie has, where you see Leon telling Matilda to do this and do that and do that and do that. And she's slowly learning the ropes on how to be a professional hitman, or in the movies they say a cleaner. Now, and of course, which is what the movie version of a hitman is, a cleaner. Anyway, but then we go on to Gary Oldman, who plays the lead villain, a corrupt DEA agent named Stansfield, and Gary Oldman is amazing in this movie. His performance is very over the top, but it fits the context of the movie. It doesn't take you out whatsoever because Gary Oldman is such a chameleon actor that you can put him in anything and he's just gonna chew up the scenery and he's just gonna be phenomenal and everything because that's the kind of actor Gary Oldman is. Like the guy is very theatrical with his performances, and this movie is no different. Stanfield's got a lot of these. It's got a lot of great lines. It's got a lot of good scenes. And Oldman just plays him in a very psychotic, deranged, like this motherfucker is not all up there type of way. It's great. He has he has these little character quirks also, where he compares his killings to the works of Beethoven, and in a number of scenes you see him taking this unidentified pill, and whenever he crunches down on it, he goes into this psychotic state of mind where it's he looks so spaced out and just completely strung out and ready to fucking go, and Gary Oldman as Stansfield, top notch, great. Also this movie is also very well directed. Like I said, Luc Besson does a fantastic job with his directing. In this movie, a lot of the camera shots or a lot of the camera visuals are very, very good. There's one that I particularly like, which is at the end of the movie. You see one character who's just walking down this hallway, trying to get to an exit, right? And like you got the music, you got very very beautiful music playing, just a little bit, just piano notes playing in the background, and the whole scene is pretty much a POV shot because you don't see any characters, you just see a POV shot, and he's walking and he's walking and he's walking, and then all of a sudden, you know, gunshot, and the camera just slowly falls, hits the ground. And I just love that shot. I mean, to me, it reminded me of a Hitchcock. It reminded me of something Hitchcock would do. That just like that beautiful like camera movement. It's fantastic. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, The Professional is a very very understated movie, very very underrated, overlooked movie, and it deserves to get the respect that I think it deserves. I mean, like when it first came out, it got a lot of praise, but I think over as the years went on, it's kind of gotten lost in the shuffle, and you know, and I think that's really sad because this is a movie. It's a good movie. It's an action movie, but it's a drama first. But it has a lot of drama in it, and and it's good. You know, you have very 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 memorable performances. You have a very understated performance by Jean Reno. You have a admirable performance by young Natalie Portman, and you have an extreme performance by Gary Oldman. You put that all together, and you get The Professional, which is a highly entertaining, highly enjoyable movie. I can't give it enough praise. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I really like it a lot. Hopefully this will get people to want to discover this movie because it really is worth the watch. It really is. But anyway, I am AJ Legend. This has been the Action Zone. See you again next time.